Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hale Sports Cards. A little change of pace today. Back to some baseball. 2026 Heritage is out. I haven't opened any of this. I haven't even watched any of it yet. I wanted to kind of keep the palate clean for when I finally opened it. Last year, did pretty good with this. Hobby Box kicked my butt, but then I opened some blasters off camera and got a peek of a foil fractor if you're a super fractor. So if you guys go back into my lives, you'll see I went live just to show that. I hit the 1 of 1. I'll try to throw a picture of it here if I can get the editing to work. I pulled a 1 of 1. It was one of like the league leader cards, and it was like, I think it was either hits or batting average. It was like Ohtani, Ozuna, maybe it was home runs. It was something where Ohtani was on it, but it also had like, it was one of those cards that had like 3 people on it. So, not huge. Still, I mean, look, a 1 of 1. I definitely made my money back on the blasters, let me tell you. But that was definitely a fun one. This is always a fun one. You know, they got a lot of variations. They got a lot of numbered cards. A lot of cool stuff you can hit. So, we will see what we can find. This is actually, I'm ripping it early. Don't know if I'll post the video early or not. Time will tell. But I got sent this for my birthday. So for the first time ever, somebody bought me a box of cards. And it's pretty tight. So mom and dad, thank you. I'm a man in my late 30s thanking my mom and dad for buying me something. But hey, it was a very thoughtful gift. So let's hope we hit a banger. So always love the design. They do a good job with it. I don't know. We'll go through this first pack, and then we'll turn them around and see if we see anything. Evan Carter. Kyle Teel, rookie. Okay. We like Kyle Teel. He's finally got some rookie cards. Tucker, Frelick, Eduardo, and Churio. So I'm assuming back here, typically somewhere around that ball, if there is, it'll say something. I don't see anything. Of course, it's pack 1, so who knows. But we'll go through. We'll see if we notice anything on the back of any of these. Hopefully, we get an auto and not the relic, but we will see. Got ourselves a blue speckle. And something gray and maybe numbered. I don't know what we got going on back there. Let's see. Royce Lewis. Yeah, Savage. There's a good one. He was a beast. Noelvi Marte. Marcus Semien. NL Champion Dodgers. It's a cool looking card. And then we have for the White Sox, Miguel Vargas. And for the Red Sox, Wilfer Abreu. So that's a black. Is that numbered? Surprised. So that's like a black or a gray. I'm surprised that's not numbered somewhere. Cool looking card. I like the black, gray, whatever it is. I would just assume that would have been numbered out of something. Either way, it's getting a sleeve and a stand because I think it looks cool. And then we have Gunnar Henderson, some sort of ready and action. That's a cool looking card too. I like that design. Let's get the left side here. So we got a refractor and another gray. So maybe, where's the box? 20 cards, 1 relic or auto. You know, like always, it doesn't really say anything. Find exclusive base, dark gray, and light blue. Okay, speckle. So yeah, the hobby exclusive is that dark gray and then the speckle. So that's nothing too special, but that's okay. Ezekiel Tovar, Bryson Stout, Christian Montez de Oca, Mike Yastrzemski, and we have Anthony Volpe on the refractor, so I think that should be numbered. Okay, nope, not this year. I think that might be one of the things that changed, is like refractors aren't numbered anymore. They're just, because last year they made all those changes to kind of make it, because Heritage used to be, yeah, Ben Rice, second year. Heritage used to be a lot different than all the other Topps cards with their numbering, and they changed it to make it more consistent last year. Starting to remember. All right, looks like a base pack. We got something there, one of those multiples. Rhys Hoskins, Yandy Diaz, Devers, Moreno, Christian Javier. Nice rookies. Colson Montgomery, Alex Freeland, Acosta, Guzman. I've heard of Montgomery. I'm surprised he's on one of these and not his own card, if I'm being honest. He was a pretty big Bowman guy there for a while. Got another Speckle. Matt Shaw. There you go, Mizzy Orowski. One of the big chases. Ramon Laureano. Brent Rooker. And for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. All right. And then Connolly Early. I do not know who that is. Nolan Shanuel. But it's a rookie in one of the parallels, so we will take that. Another Red Sox, too. I wonder if it's going to be one of those things where you get the jacked up collation, and then, like, all of my light gray cards are Red Sox. Was the other one Red Sox? Nope, we got Yankees. Okay, so maybe not. And we'll put the Volpe refractor up for now. So we got another refractor. So we got Lindor, C.J. Abrams from the Nats, Nolan McLean. I feel like this guy was a big deal. Someone was telling me. Don't know for certain, but I just remember looking him up. I swear it had to be him, because I was like, that guy looks like he's 45 years old, and he's like 20. Put him in the good pile. Batting leaders, Judge and Turner. C.J. Kayfus. For the Athletics, we got Brent Rooker and Brendan Lowe. Let's clear a little space here. What I really need to do is take the trash out of the old man cave, but we haven't gotten to it yet. So we got Slade Ciccone, Ben Rice, Wilyer Abreu, Jason Dominguez, Angel Martinez, Pete Alonso, Jaden Hill, and Cedin Rafaela. I wonder, like, I haven't looked through in a minute. Go back through real quick. Do we see anything around any of these numbers telling us we have a short print? Or a variation or anything? I figure we're like the halfway point. I should probably go through now and check. Because I do not know what they look like without. Hopefully they still do what they've done in years past and they have some little nomenclature around the ball. I'll Google it after this video, but I kind of like finding that stuff on my own sometimes. I don't know, it's half the fun. All right, we got another Speckle and another dark gray. Victor Mesa, Wilson Contreras, Kyle Bradish, Luis Heel. 50th anniversary, so that's one of those buyback cards. It's interesting. I don't know how rare those are, so I'm going to give it a sleeve. Put it in the good card pile, which is kind of a mess right now. Then for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Don't really know him, but it is a rookie. There's Jordan Beck. and Agustin Ramirez. This is how we got our rookie on the blue speckle. We're going to put him right there. What do we have here? Got like a die cut and then maybe a white, some sort of chrome. So we got some interesting stuff going on here. Okay. Let's pull this back card. Zach McKinstry, Mike Toutman, Austin Martin, Davis Schneider, Gavin Lux, Riley Green. What is this? For the Tigers, Tariq Skubal. And then behind him, Cole Young for the Mariners. Okay. Is that chrome one numbered? So that's not a refractor. That's just the chrome. What is this? So I don't know what this is exactly, but Skubal's a monster. So getting him on something this cool looking is probably not a bad thing. No, that's a gross. I don't know where that came from, but so my sleeves got a little gross. Oh, this is gonna suck. There it goes. I mean, that's cool. So we're gonna take down you, Connolly. We're going to put Skubal there. I'm going to scoot you over. And because I've heard of Cole Young, and as much as I try, if I know of a prospect, that means he's at least at some point. But if he's a rookie now, we're going to put him there. And throw away those two gross sleeves. All right. So once again, I do not know what that is, but that card is sick. I'm going to look it up after this. There you go, Luis Angel Acuna, who at first glance looks oddly like Pedro Martinez, I've decided. Got a blue something back there, okay. Jacob Wilson Cup card, there's Skubal, Brian Reynolds, Luis Rengifo, Brenton Doyle, Simeon Woods Richardson, and Bryce Harper on the ready and action. So that's like a blue border one. I don't know if that's different or just team color, but still like the design of those cards. Those are cool looking. They're old school. Kind of got a minimalist thing going on. There we go. There's a Shohei. Would love to get him on a parallel. As I say that, I see Dodgers right there, but I think the name would be there, so probably not him, but Harry Ford, rookie. Carter Jensen. Pete Crow Armstrong. Ooh, Ellie on the speckle. Like that. And for the Dodgers, it is a chrome Shohei. There we go. Okay, so we will take the chrome Shohei all day long. That's a nice one. Sorry, Volpe, you're sitting down. And then Rooker, you are as well, because I think I'd rather have Ellie up there. So far, while it's odd, none of this is numbered. Like in years past, I remember these were numbered out of like $8.99. So like, you know, same with the refractors being extremely high numbered. So like, did it matter? Depends on your cup of tea. I kind of like knowing how much something's printed, but at the same time, to get some decent blues, those chromes are pretty solid. Whatever that Skubal thing is, I'd say, you know, it's a pretty solid box so far, if you ask me. Oh, I see that Pirates. Give me a Paul Skeens speckle. Make my day. Yuki Kikuchi, Bradley Blaylock. Leading fireman. Is that saves? I don't know. Bryce Harper. For the Rangers, we have Josh Smith. For the Braves, Ha-Seong Kim. And Harrison Bader for the Phillies. That was not a great pack, but that's okay. Really want a cool Real Ones auto, obviously. I mean, that's one of the big chases in this stuff, right? Those on-card Real Ones auto, especially you get like a red ink. Those are fun. Corbin Burns, Jeremy Pena, Bryce Terang, Adolis Garcia, Ramon Laureano, Dylan Cease, and Andrew Abbott. Let's go to the right side. And we got a patch card. Boo. It happens more often than not, but you still always hope. Joe Stinson. I don't know how to say that guy's name. I'm going to try. Anthony Siegler. Here's our patch card. Game used mem of Matt Shaw. Okay. Cool looking card. Then we got Ben Rice on the chrome and Zach Geloff. Remember collecting his cards, hoping he was going to be something. So there we go. Game used mem Matt Shaw, not numbered or anything. Basically worst case scenario. But also it's pretty typical out of this stuff, unfortunately. We're going to sit Beavers down. Still no numbered cards, believe it or not. I was expecting at least one. I mean, like I said, that scuba could be something huge for all I know, but, you know, the lack of numbered is kind of crazy. J.J. Bleday, Altuve, Horwitz, Pepiot, Luis Robert. Got a record breaker, Adam Frazier, Trey Sweeney. So we got 3 packs on one side, 2 on the other, as we're getting down to the end here. Let's see what we got. Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler, Drake Baldwin, Freddie Freeman, Addison Barger, Trevor Larnach. I kept feeling like the black was right after. Ooh, Mookie Betts. That's a good one to get. And then Mark Vientos. Base stack's getting pretty huge. That Mookie Betts is cool. We'll take a nice Mookie all day long. Brandon Pfaadt, Christian Walker, Fernando Tatis, Brooks Lee, George Springer, Luke Keeschel on the cup card, Yuri Perez on the dark gray, and O'Neal Cruz. Last 3 packs. And believe it or not, still no numbered card. I'm just blown away by that. What do we have? Is this another mem or something? We got something thick going on here. Maybe we got a bonus hit. Josh Hader. Yu Darvish. And we did. Okay. Vladdy Guerrero game used mem. Don't hate it. Once again, not numbered, but we'll take a Vladdy. Everyone loves Vladdy. It's hard not to. I'm not going to set you right there in front of Matt Shaw. Then we have another Wilyer Abreu. And Victor Scott. And, ooh, first time I've seen of this, the Enterprise, Paul Skeens. It's a very cool looking card. It's getting a sleeve, just in case. This is something special, because it's the first one like that I've seen. Last 2 packs. And just another chrome again. It's crazy. Profar, Noah Cameron, Casey Schmidt, Adley Rutschman, Brooks Baldwin, Cody Clemens, Andy Pages, man who made the catch, and Justin Martinez. Last pack magic, boys. Like I said, I'm not really sure how I did, but it doesn't feel great. But it also feels like it could have been worse. Like, I'm putting a lot of hope on that Scooble and the fact I got an extra mem. You know what I'm saying? Like, those two things make you feel a little bit better. But as you guys who have been watching know, I'm also not like a huge mem card guy. So, like, I don't know. Even in baseball and Topps or their game used, they don't really do it for me. That's kind of become my issue with a lot of the Topps baseball sets where they're like mem or auto. It's like, dude, don't do that. Bob C. I don't know who any of them are. Turn back the clock. And Robert Hassel. So that's going to do it. Once again, I am bamboozled that there was not a single numbered card in an entire hobby box. Like, that is wild. I have to assume that I got an extra mem. I got that Scooble weird die cut thing. I got this weird Skeens. Like, my assumption is I just hit an odd correlation. And, you know, I mean, I got plenty of the chromes, but I did not get, they're just regulars and some refractors. Like, and that does not seem to be what I remember this product being like. But that's okay. I'm going to go through and I'm going to see what is in this base stack, if any of these were special variations or anything. Nothing stuck out as I was looking through it, but I'll dig through it. And if this video continues again and I come back, then you'll know why. It's because I found something. But if not, I appreciate it, guys. Baseball season's coming back, and we'll hopefully get to rip some more and have some more fun. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.